Right, I'm back, and this time I'm gonna do the high protein bagels, but instead of using the self-raising organic flour or the plain flour, because of the health benefits, we're going to do coconut flour. This could go wrong. And then this is the magic ingredient that I think I've stumbled across that makes these protein bagels 38 grams of protein per bagel. You ready for it? Yeah, this stuff's good. So what I learned last time is I made too much of a mess. And second of all, the ingredients was too sticky. So the Greek yogurt, which also bumps the protein up, was too sticky. So take two. And I've also invested in this so that instead of making a mess of the counter, I'm actually going to be able to clean this up a lot quicker. Let's go. Right, so starting off with, so last time I did 125. I'm going to go 100 grams. Of that flour. And then, because I still want to get this right, we're going to do 100 grams of this one. Awesome. And then instead of using, right, so actually baking powder, we're going to do a teaspoon, half a teaspoon in that, half a teaspoon in that. Okay, now this is going to be the big difference because last time I used 200 of this and it was way too sticky. So this time I'm going to use 50. That's 80. Same again, 50 in here. Now this was the big difference, was when I saw people doing this on social media, it just looked a lot more, I suppose, like dough. Whereas when I made it, it was just way too sticky. But actually, if you look at the consistency, there probably is not enough Greek yogurt in here. Yeah, this might be a disaster. So this is the lupin powder one. Let's see. First time, well, I say the first time, this is the second time I've made this. This is actually looking like a dough. I don't know what you guys think, but that actually looks like you can make something from it. Whereas if you haven't seen the last video, go check it out because it looked like it looked a mess. So I'm gonna actually put these straight onto the baking tray, into little dough balls, put some seasoning on, and then let's move on to the coconut experiment. As you can see now, they're actually turning into more of a dough ball than a bagel. But I'm definitely happier with the consistency. It's just so sticky. I just don't know if it's meant to be that sticky. In fact, I don't think it's meant to be that sticky. I think this is definitely not a great idea, and we probably have to put some more flour in it. Great. Let's just see if that makes any difference. Right, definitely a little bit better. If anyone's watching this and going, what on earth are you doing? You need some help. And you know how to make these properly, please reach out. Please reach out. Right, if we make one more. maybe a little one. Again, I think this is just getting worse with the amount of stickiness. Ugh. Right, let's go. Right, then let's actually try and make them into a bagel shape. We're just gonna put a hole in the middle. Looking like a mess, but the next part is to put some egg on it to make it golden brown, apparently. So the last time we did this, we put too much egg on it and it tasted like an egg omelette. I don't have one of those little brushy things, as you can clearly tell. Just definitely making this a little bit harder. And then some seasoning. Let's pop these in the oven. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Experiment number 2. I've got a confession, I totally forgot about this. They all need a pinch of salt in it. And I'm also gonna say that I think the coconut flour one was a disaster. It's just not mixing at all. Not a baker yet. However, that is looking like a dough, right? That is looking better. So have I finally got the consistency right? Let's turn these into little bagels and go from there. So we're just gonna put some flour on there. I don't even know if you're meant to do this, but she's going for it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit. Oh, I mean, that is already looking better. Look at that. That's the winner. Right, pop that on top. Right, this powder is so much better to use than the Lupin one. But obviously, if I can get the consistency right on the other one, we are gonna have decent homemade bagels with whole ingredients that is full of protein, which is obviously the point in life, right? Eat some whole foods, keep it simple. Oh my God, I'm actually enjoying this process. This is so much better. Right, ladies, gentlemen, who's ever watching this right now, I am super, super proud of those babies. Look at that. Okay, let's chill out. Now, let's actually try and make these into a bagel. So I'm just gonna stab a hole in the middle. Again, if you're a baker, you're probably going, my God, Nika, what are you doing? Oh, like that. This probably wasn't meant to happen. Maybe I should make them more of a shape like that. Maybe we just leave that one. It can be a cute little one. And then, again, and I'm doing this like breaking of the hole. So when things are not going like they should. Right, egg. Again, like I said last time I did this, I totally put too much egg on it and it ended up tasting like an egg omelette. And I'm sure when I become a much better baker, I'm going to get one of those fancy little brush things. Unless anyone watching this now will send me the correct ingredients through, the correct tools. I'm definitely already using less than I was last time. Right, season these babies. Oh. Mix it all around. Why is that one sticking? Right, everything's in the oven. The almond flour was a disaster. Not almond flour, it should be almond flour. The coconut flour was a disaster, and I've run out of Greek yogurt, so I'm not gonna waste this. I'm gonna figure out what to do with it. However, if you're watching and you're going, you should have done something else, please let me know. Also, should have added salt. It's time to get these out of the oven. They've been in for 15 minutes. Look at that. I'm actually really proud of that. So much better than the ones I made a few days ago. The recipe says to do is to flip them. Right, let's put these babies on. Done. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. They're going in. Just doing that, compared to last time, there was a mess everywhere, has saved me so much time. The timer's just gone off. Let's see what these bad boys look like. I'm sorry, well, I'm not sorry. Look how incredible these look. So much better than the last time. Oh my God, that actually looks like something I would buy from the shop. Look at that. Doesn't smell like egg either, massive win. So these ones need to turn around. And these ones are done. So I'll put them on there. Put these babies back in the oven for 15 minutes. The ultimate test is to see how they cut. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, come on. Look at that. And it doesn't smell eggy. Oh, definitely gonna have this for breakfast right now. Have breakfast.